YouTubers, we like take ourselves, we work really hard, and then it's like, no, yeah, but I'm not famous. I don't want to be called a celebrity. Yeah, but the people here make a lot of money. It's a lot. I'm really excited at the 120 YouTube creators that we have. All of them have a premiere. But content that deserves to be shared, content that we think represents what YouTube is and what we care about as Buffer. Thank you so much for coming. So, it's going to be a fun night.
Hello, what's your name? You are so cool.
I can't wait for how disappointed people are going to be.
Come here, Becky. Come here. Hi. There's us, and there's the red carpet. We're having fun. We're cold. Yeah. This is my theme. It feels like for a show. It's October in Canada. It is so cold. Why are you here? I went back in the limo. Oh, you have your camera again.
I did. Adrian! I love you, man. Thank you.
How are you? Hi, guys. I love your suit.
Thank you. You like it? It's like cloud baby.
You have changed entertainment, you guys, this room. What does it take to be a vlogger? What does it mean to be a vlogger? What does it mean to be a YouTuber, to tell these stories, to make these movies, to create this content all the time, and then to turn it into a business?
You know, everyone's having their own journey, everyone's like sharing this experience, but it's all a little bit different, but I don't know, I think it's the most fascinating thing that we can all come together and be like, this is actually that one thing that technically we all do by ourselves, but we all love so much. And we all come together, there's a community here, everyone's accepted, and we all have this similar interest.
I can't ever think of a time where I didn't bring my camera, because that's like one thing that brings out who I am. It's like my arm or my leg or something, it's like part of my body.
When we first started, it was really just for fun. It was something that we did as a family, and it wasn't until we started reading comments from people that were like, wow, we're really doing something here. That one moment where I meet somebody that our lives have touched. That to me, every time that happens, it comes full circle, and it's like, that's why I'm here.
We want to tell stories. We are natural storytellers. It's in our blood, and whether somebody pays us, millions of dollars or, tens of dollars, hopefully it's a little more than tens of dollars, but hopefully it's, you get to the point where you can actually do it for a career, and that's what we all strive for.
I think as an artist, we just want an audience, and then for those of us up here who finally hit an audience, it's like, that's the greatest encouragement there is. When you have, before you upload something, there's an audience waiting for it, words can't even describe what that's like.
You really kind of become a sociologist as a vlogger, because you look at yourself as you've lived your life, and you're like, man, why do I talk like that? Why do I say like that? Or just the little idiosyncrasies you find.
So's and ums and uhs.
Yeah.
You'll hate the way you speak by the time if you edit anything of yours. Yeah.
But if you're a storyteller, like Morgan said, you'll find a way. You'll make something. You can't have an existence without it. You want to create.
One of my favorite quotes is, comparison is the thief of joy. And so when you want to be like someone else, when you are comparing to what they have, that's stealing your happiness away from you. And so when we make videos, we would just watch our videos because we want to like those videos. I make my videos because I want to see them.
Like there was a time years ago where you would see a shaky video online on television and be like, oh my God, you can't watch this. And those days are gone. Like now, people will forgive the worst shot thing. It could be the ugliest, worst lit, terrible, shaky video ever. But so long as the story is great, people will watch the whole thing. We are in a time now where there's times to make gigantic feature-length films, there's time to make hour-long films, there's time to make great short-form digital content, and you can sell and place that content everywhere. It's the best time in the history of entertainment to be a storyteller. It's fantastic.
I got it on video right now, so.
Hi, we're on video at Buffer Fest. Just finished with the documentary. Check it out October 26th on YouTube.
Love you. Thanks for watching our videos.
The only thing I want to say right now, to curve it out, why October? That's it. I agree with that. October.
What's your name?
Adrian. Follow me on Snapchat. And Instagram and Twitter and I don't.
I ask myself every day, like, what
you film and what don't you film when you sit back and enjoy it and really take it on board. And I think the further I go with the vlogs and everything that I capture, I enjoy so much the process of capturing things that it's actually as fun for me to film it as it was to just soak it up.
If it is eliciting an emotion in me, then it will probably have a similar effect on other people. Is then to as honestly and immediately and clearly as possible express that.
We're trying to do something, we're trying to capture something, and therefore the experience and the capturing are almost hand in hand. They're almost the exact same thing. It becomes a natural extension of your experience rather than a separate two things. I film and I experience them become the same.
Obviously, I love when other people see my stuff and connect to it, but I wasn't originally creating it, for other people. I was creating it to express, my emotions, my feelings, whatever. So, yeah, I guess that's why I created it.
Bringing Ben along was so nice because the kids there, you can tell that they realized that this is something they could be doing today. You can see it in the vlog as well. Some little 8-year-old kid holding the camera, and Ben says, well, you can be a vlogger. And he goes, I don't know what a camera is. Do you own a phone? Yes. Does it have a camera? Yes. Well, then you're a vlogger. And the kid, you can see him spark like, whoa, I do have a camera.
Hey, so we just met Susie again. Yep. Again, yeah, because we met him last year. We just met him again. He's like the sweetest person in the whole entire world. I absolutely love talking to him. He says I have style. Yeah. Don't know how, but thanks.
Yeah, I just watched it.
Yeah, it's great. So I went there and I'm like, yes, this is perfect. Yeah, it's great. I loved it. Okay, I'm really curious. You're wearing like no clothes. I know. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. You guys did a good job with it.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Did you want to sorry, I don't want to
Sorry,
yes. Because there's nobody here and I don't want to keep you guys forever.
Of course, let's
we
do
can
this.
do a group one if you guys want. Like,
We can have as many as you want. Let's do a selfie and then a group one. You take it.
Sure.
Jump the other side of me a bit.
Sure. Yeah, I was going to say that's not me in it. Alright, thanks so much.
Exactly. The Oscars.
So good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We're still walking the same way.
Say goodbye now.
Alright, thanks guys so much.